Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Going for 6.
Oh, that's a route right there.
Catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. He'll try to tack on one more.
Somebody tell me if that shit working now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's past the 30. And he'll step
He just got
in the end
black.
zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Had those stats, young fella.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it.
Yeah, that boy got heat though right there. May.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the
That's just the thing, but we gotta.
and they're on top by 7. So that one will
We gotta
put his
find
name
some
in the
defense,
record
bro.
books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Coming out with it, it's Chapman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's caught inside the 30. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
See how they,
He
bro.
on the field.
I'm not mad about the catch. It's just like, bro,
That one's gonna get a
how they be getting these
start.
perfect animations where they just catch it and run.
Play, explosive, touchdown, just
Every time I do that shit, I gotta turn around and jump or some shit.
tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
Yeah, he smacked the fuck out of me.
On the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Every time they get the best animations, bro. Let's take off the stick for that.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. And he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly.
My receiver out there just chilling.
Feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He'll throw on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Man, he had to get rid of that thing. I don't even think he had time to find the
Okay, we might be able to rock with this right here. Hold on.
Job. You know, third and short, the defense is bringing pressure. He sees the pressure, gets the football out, and gets just enough for the first down.
And the Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
I can't motion you.
Quarterback checking off. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Zings it complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. And they take it.
All right, hey, money moves at me, bro.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. And here comes the Navy offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
On second down, he'll let it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's
He didn't have a whole lot of time
down there impossible to get a sack. They always let him throw it away.
Over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Horvath. Unloads to the wideout.
Good shit.
Picked off. Got room on the return. Inside the 10.
You got to get in there, son.
Return.
Like, you just have to get in there. Hey, I'm gonna run one more with Wake Forest, bro. I want to play like against a regular offense and see. But hey, yo, Money, did you add me, bro? Or you still need a second? I'm gonna run one against him, and then I'm gonna run one more with Wake Forest, bro. I just want to see what they like against like a regular offense, bro. I was playing against the fucking triple option. I ain't gonna lie, their offensive playbook kind of weird though. See, bro, like I'm telling you, if I could just have my offensive playbook, bro, I could run with hella teams. It's just you trying to figure out the fucking playbook and all that shit. It's like, man, I don't know. I'm just literally out there just picking plays. So where you online yet, bro? Money moves. That was fast. I mean, yeah, they offense do got some little crazy little shit in there. I want to see what they like against like a Bama or Ohio State or some shit like that. I'm gonna run with them in a playoff game. See. It's a TRAPGRAM, bro. Trap ground. What's your shit? Let me search for you. What's yours? Money moves 13. Money moves 13. It's two of them. I don't know which one is it? Is it the same? I don't know if they're the same or what. All right, let me just add this one now. All right, was that the right one? Let me just add them both, and whichever one you accept that shit. Okay, bet. So now we should be able to, all right, bet. What's going on, brother? Nah, facts, bro. It's always shit going on. That's your team, Bama? Oh, yeah, you said Bama and Texas Tech, huh? Yeah, I'm tripping. All right, let's get it then. Yeah, that's that's my normal team. I ran with online and shit. Oh yeah, that's an old one. Yeah, I took that like a few weeks ago. It's different now. But that's just the highest I ever got up to. I got up to 6 and then stopped playing for a little bit and dropped to 7. Now motherfuckers and got me.
We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I try to give Neil a couple hours in a day.
The Florida Gators. For easports
The games add up after a while.
Again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
No, I'm from Cali. Where you from? Texas? Hell yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Texas Tech.
And the Gators will kick it away to start.
Shit, them motherfuckers ever find some defense, that'd be solid. They always got offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
All right. Shit, bro. Let me see. What we've been on for what? We probably been on for like 3-4 hours, 4-5 hours. I don't know, maybe like 10, 12, something. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to, Well, yeah, we've been on for a minute, bro. We just running games all day. But I started the stream. That's why I said when I started the stream, I was on a 38 streak, and then I won like 5 games. We got up to 43, I think, and then fucking choked off.
On first down, here comes this offense.
Nah, I ain't got time.
Timeout, Alabama.
Oh yeah, you gotta fix that.
Bunch formation for these receivers.
Okay.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
Ooh, trying to get that motherfucker out. What'd you say, bro?
The 21-yard line, they pick up of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success
On the controller?
first down running the football.
Shit, I don't think water, bro. It's more like sticky shit, like if hands dirty or just normal wear and tear.
They'll give it to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. You can go way back.
Nah, yeah, this shit gets stressful, bro.
All the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock.
I ain't telling you, that's how you get better, though, bro. The close game's how you get better. Blowing a motherfucker out don't do nothing for you.
You see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football.
Oh, yeah. I like that shit, though, bro. That's something down.
Attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Yeah, just like regular.
That one did not go well. Tackle in the backfield for
Yeah, we playing a viewer right now, bro.
Well, the
Money
head coach
moves
knows
like
it.
Jays.
Like the way his
Saying what he
defensive
like,
speed
man.
matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants
Viewer
to
stepped up to the plate,
fast
bro.
guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football. It looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then boom, it's gone in a hurry.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
On the return, it's Hawkins. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard
Yeah, I've
line.
lost to a viewer, bro. Contender got me one time. Step bro Bus got me. I lost one yesterday. Yeah, you win some, this one, yeah. I mean, I'll be telling motherfucker, bro. Anybody can be beat, bro. Like, then a lot of times it's just if the game is on some bullshit. Like the one I lost yesterday, bro. My quarterback sold the fuck out of me. I'm talking about sold the fuck out of me,
Getting
bro.
a line on who to block. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Slings it downfield. Rolls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on
Like
that
most of the
one.
time, like it's just about if EA is gonna fuck with you or not.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking,
Yeah,
oh,
sometimes
maybe
people
they
be
take
people
off
be
the
on that, but
ball.
it's like, man, it's just,
Those big
I feel like, bro, that's what
guys.
makes you better, though, bro.
Nice
You
job
gotta play
by the
good people.
quarterback, keeping his eyes down the field.
And the heat
I can't
gets
outrun the
home.
DN.
They knock him down back at the 45.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires it. Wide open downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he
No, not always. Hell no.
with a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Getting some heat. The quick out.
Oh, shit.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world.
Yeah, game, and a lot of my losses, bro, it has to be EA. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best opponent I played on here, bro, is EA Sports, bro. Because sometimes them motherfuckers just like, nah.
Make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now.
Nah, I'm talking about the game, bro. The game be trying to fuck you over sometimes.
Looking to the end zone.
That's me. That's me.
Ball in the air, intercepted.
That's me. Yeah, no, not the computer. Like, you know, it's just like, just bullshit be happening. Like yesterday, bro. The game I lost one to a viewer yesterday. He was playing with Bama. And I fucking, my quarterback, I had wide open receivers. My quarterback was just missing. Then on the last drive, bro, money drive, I'm about to score. A wide open out route, the motherfucker just sails it over his head. He picks it off for the game.
Now on the move.
Yeah, like stuff like that. It's like you can't do nothing against that, bro.
That's how we'll end this quarter.
My boy Tone, what it do, brother?
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Shit, I just started streaming in like December, I think. Like mid-December.
Direct snap.
Good play, boy. Good fucking play.
15-yard line.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field.
Bro, hell yeah, bro. I'm excited to see what they're going to change and shit. Good shit, Marshall.
He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it and still on his feet. Oh, the ball's out.
Yeah, I had something to come open late. I ain't fucking see it.
He is counting his lucky stars there. So lucky that ball went out of.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Gators will try to.
Nah, but that's what makes the game cool, though, bro. Sometimes you got to play against the opponent and the game. There'll be some crazy shit going on here.
It's Flagway. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida. On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front.
But like, even if you get on here and get your ass whipped, bro, it's a lesson, bro. You know what I mean? It's every loss should be a learning opportunity.
After scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Yeah, I blow a lot of motherfuckers out. But every now and then, you know, we'll have a good game sometime.
Down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
Like today, bro, I knew I was gonna lose when I lost because like 3 games before that, they was all close and I wasn't really
They'll go to the ground.
locked in like I normally be, bro.
Giant bodies will call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
My boy about to be an affiliate, man. I'm trying to get to that partner, but that shit hard, bro.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, it's picked.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, brother.
Touchdown, Gator. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Nah, safety.
Lining up for the PAT.
You know, with that play, bro, it's I really don't know why people run that shit, but you know, with that play, you can either go to the outside where everybody is, down the middle with the quarterback if you keep it, or you running that cross screen back the other way. You know what I'm saying? It's only 3 options. Bless you. Yeah, I mean, once you play against like some good motherfuckers, like they're gonna strap that shit, bro.
Can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game.
Yeah, I played a few, bro. I played a few people that was like viewers, like Step Bro. Step Bro's good. He played with Ohio State. He's ranked like in the 50s or something like that. He's solid. Contender got me one time. Young Contender. He in the chat right now. He's solid. And Contender just started too.
Here comes that Alabama offense.
All right, bro. You know,
Getting lead here in the first half.
there's some talent out here on the sticks.
One-possession game.
And the offensive
Good
play
tackle,
calling
son.
has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to
I like
score
that
some
play.
points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
It'll be a draw.
And then, dude, I played. Who did I lose to? I forgot his name, bro. He played with Bama. He got the one I was talking about. My quarterback sold me. He's pretty solid. I forgot his name.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw, it's Milrow.
Whoa.
Finds us back in the middle. At the 35, he's loose. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They think there's room to run to the right here.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks.
Gridiron, yeah. That motherfucker. He pretty solid. We played twice. I beat him the first game, and then he got me that game. I ain't, you know, no excuses, bro. I lost the game, but we got sold.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Motherfucker.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
His start, bro. His start. Yeah, I don't know. I should be doing that shit.
Center nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run it. I'm gonna have to run it back with Gridiron next time, cause I hate to lose a game like that where I know I should have won that shit, bro. Like it really wasn't my fault.
The offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He caught that.
Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Not down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, he held on to that, though. That's crazy.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Heaves it deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first
You know, I don't know. I feel like you got a lag on your kicks or something.
Quarterback checking the play.
Oh yeah, if you put too much power on that shit be tripping sometimes.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Sails one into the middle.
Oh my God.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room.
We had all that room, and he launched that shit right to the fucking...
Man, that is a gut punch.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Nah, I ain't trailing him, bro. We should have completed that fucking pass.
On second down.
We had all that room over there.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They get to the line quickly. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide, where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself.
The
They
fuck?
make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. This Alabama offense is quick. They're set up with another first down. He wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Yeah, he told me his win percentage was 62. I was like, oh, shit, you never know, bro.
Getting set for the point after.
But I mean, yeah, he just, you know, I mean, I don't know. He runs the mid blitz shit, and then, you know, I was really cooking that shit. Like I say, it was just my quarterback was missing wide open touchdowns, bro. Then for the game, he just overthrew his receiver right to a pick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and
Yeah, that mid blitz is like feast or famine defense, bro. You either gonna get there or gonna get cooked.
Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He
This
seems to
motherfucker
me
dropped
like
the
the guy
ball.
maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He finds his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. You run that
He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Yeah, I was looking at you. I was wondering what you was doing.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Florida. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Toss sweep right. Defense.
Bro, people been running that mid blitz for months, bro. They've been running that mid blitz. I mean, I done ran into it since. Oh, when was that, bro? Maybe like November or something. A long ass time ago.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The give out of the gun. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh my God, give me the pick.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion.
I'll be hating that, bro. It's just making me run right past the ball.
Quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Line getting set on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And there's really no question here after not getting it on that last run play. Down in the fourth quarter, fourth down, you've got to go. You've got to dial up your best play here offensively. Who is your best matchup? One-on-one that can get you this first down. Keep the drive moving.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete.
Miro launched that bitch.
Desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first.
Gridiron talking about he getting flamed. Who flamed him?
This offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
Yeah, what he talking about? Who flaming him in here?
That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
He said what? Just to play him or bet or play for $10? Just oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I'll never have a motherfucker paid to play me, but we could bet. You know what I mean?
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Nah, hell no. I'm just in dime.
Zone, it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Damn, bro. What are we doing up front?
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Come on, man, go fumble the ball.
Just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense...
On the play.
Yeah, that shit. Actually, I don't know why I should be doing that shit.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just
good game, bro.
Rushing blow at this point in the game. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse. Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, punt, win the game.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
Nah, yeah, that mid blitz, if you know what you're doing, you can really eat that shit up. But if someone don't know what they're doing,
Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. He'll go down, and a bit of an unusual
good game, bro.
way to bring this game to a close. Well, how about this one? A fun...
but like the very first time I ever saw mid blitz, that shit killed me too. Yes, the mid blitz, the 6-1, and the loop blitz, bro. That's what everybody always running, at least one of them motherfuckers. GG's, brother. Logan, appreciate the follow, my mans.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
If this shit go bad, it's all contender fault.
Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Yeah, putting up 70 points is crazy, bro. I think the most I ever put up in a game was like 66. Cause most motherfucker wouldn't even stay in the game that long. Oh, now he want to tell me don't use him in the playoffs. Okay.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. The ball bounces through the end zone. Touchback.
They said the wide receiver on both sides. Hell no.
First down here for the offense. The give to the back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after
I'm gonna see about Anderson. Who is that? Anderson?
This university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Trying to beat him to the left. Turns it on in midfield. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Yeah, you can beat top 100, man. Especially if they keep it like this year, which is about games played.
It just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. I get it that the game is the
I mean, shit, just don't lose, bro.
So many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you?
But yeah, you solid though. You should be all right.
Pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team. There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me though was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Buckeyes are in the hurry up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Ibuka. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for space. It's Judkins. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo. Run
Bro,
the football,
put you there.
consistent, make that defense physically meet the
You
challenge.
there.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll put the tight end in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They stripped it out. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?
Defensive coordinators always batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the
Oh, yeah, good shit, man.
They did it right there.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Oh,
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
You know, this is
Gucci, what up, bro?
He wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Howard. And they're not on the same page there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 3rd. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. They were able to possess it throughout the entire
Yeah, bro, they got me out here running with fucking Wake Forest.
cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Contender, he is snaking the grass, bro.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28.
We're trying to see if we can make something shake, man.
First down for this offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The short hands, it's Morin. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it. Pulls
Like, bro, like I just gotta get like
And
I'm just out here
the
picking
offense
plays.
on second down.
The fuck?
Quarterback will audible. On second down, they'll take to the air. Pressure coming. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
I'm confused. Am I not outside the?
And that last incompletion leaves this offense facing a third down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeyer.
He
And
dropped
that's
the ball,
incomplete. A
bro.
defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That's for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
You're right, bro. I gotta change up my game plan, bro. I'm trying to go for the gusto right now.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. The corners are walked up tight. He wants to pass it on second down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. Running to Green. Afterburners coming. The 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way.
Talking about we just got ran by.
Man, the
We all right.
energy, the crowd, everybody's into it.
We got to do something right here, though.
Better respond.
He'll bring it out. It's Mays. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Got it in the middle. It's Claiborne. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Quick completion on the out route. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Mays. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks.
Man, that drop we had last drive was bullshit, man.
Touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll throw it on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. Pulls it in. It's Morin. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
Motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Feeling some heat.
Oh, we had.
Pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, what a good job by the pass rush.
Fucking 91.
QB and putting a lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You got to get quarterback hits.
Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier.
Get your feet down. There we go.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The kickoff.
No, I was trying to wait for him to turn around because, you know, you throw that shit, they run out the end zone and shit. I was like, bro, just stop.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Ibuka. Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. Ripped off a huge...
Bro, how did he not make that tackle right there, bro?
Well, after that last play,
how do you not make that tackle?
Electrifying this guy is and how
is winding down here in the first half. They'll send out the field goal team. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Morin. Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You know, people like to make fun of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going to get drilled and still deliver the ball.
And I love the fact that he knew where his answer was against that blitz. He saw man coverage on the back end of that and immediately knew where he had to go with it.
Come on, QB, what?
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one.
Damn, bro, you don't have no belief in your boy, man?
And then exploiting.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Steps away to find some room. This time it's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive.
Bro, these motherfuckers is so slow, bro.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. You got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
Looking for room, it's Henderson. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I know the passing game sells. The passing game is exciting.
Bro, I don't know, bro. You'll have to ask Contender what the speed is, bro. He set me up for this.
But it will be very successful.
Nah, I'm just playing, bro.
On first down, it's 2nd and 5. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Try to get it to the edge. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nah, this regular road to college football playoff, bro.
A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of backfield.
Like, bro, you're in a hard flat, bro. I don't understand.
Nice pickup on that one.
I don't understand.
Example of the receiver knowing
Nah, Bumps, this
exactly where
regular,
the first down
yeah, this
target
regs,
is.
bro.
He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
It's like, bro, you're in a fucking hard flat. What's going on?
Quickly down the field. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. To the air, it's Howard. Floating away. Oh,
Come on.
now the ball's free, and the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
And this is one of those. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Oh yeah, that would have been crazy if I knew some shit. Get the actual logo down there.
Comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. It's complete. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to throw it again. Skips away from pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. They're bringing heat. He wants it all. And he cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to get to it.
But look at my old line, bro.
Sometime, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covered. They forced
Like I got all 5 of y'all just looking at the one guy.
Trying to buy himself more time. Because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
Just drives it between the uprights.
You got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the fourth quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. You can trust your defense. You use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the dub.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. They're working that left side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for.
There you go, 30. He went crazy right there. Come on.
You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Got a man. It's Claiborne. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Let's it go to the end zone.
He dropped it.
Complete on fourth down, and man, did they need to
offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Second down, and the defense has no choice but to sell out to stop the run. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it.
He dropped it. Bill, what's good, bro?
This was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down
They don't
to
have to
very simple
replay,
things.
bro. Come
You
on.
can't turn the ball over, and you can't have
I'm gonna try to catch a dub, bro. I gotta catch a dub with him. Bro, we set that motherfucker up and he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Hey, he just sent me a message too. What'd he say? Oh, he said GG's. Nah, that was against Navy though. Damn, bro, I can't believe he dropped that ball, bro. That was perfect.
Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Demon Deacons will get us started with the opening kickoff. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over.
Bro, I can't believe he did me like that. What you eating?
5-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback adapted. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. LSU right back to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk.
Wake Forest, bro. We got challenged to use Wake Forest, bro. I gotta get a dub with these motherfuckers.
To move the sticks.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play.
I don't
because
understand
they did
why.
a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They'll go with a direct snap. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense when it comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Myers to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
That's fine. We're making them work. We're making them work.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Defense in press coverage. Takes the handoff. It's Durham.
Good D.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. LSU quick to the line. Leaves it with the back.
Good D.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
All right, bro. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow, bro.
Play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
Tenth play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Mays. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Mays.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Morin. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to the air one more time. Snagged in the middle. It's Morin. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Mays. And the ball squirted out. And he falls on top of his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
On the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 6-yard line. Second down coming up.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Bachmeyer. Unleashes to the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds.
Well, I love the coverage on defense in the red.
And wait just a second.
Give me
the
that.
official's going to take a second look at this one.
Ah.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Never a doubt.
Tight end got to get his feet down right there.
Before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
LSU.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Corners are going to bail. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Still looking, on the move. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half.
With the total, LSC 7, Wake Forest 3.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Claiborne. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
After the short completion, it's now second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Morin. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to throw it again.
Good shit, boy.
Touchdown, Wake. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And it's lofted toward the sideline and intercepted.
You know, you got to be careful when you're throwing against this cornerback on the perimeter of the field because he has unbelievable short area quickness. And he can break on the pass immediately, and you saw it right there on that interception.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating.
Catch,
You
boy.
gotta put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
On the field goal.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Wake Forest, 13. LSU, 7.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll...
We need to buy one of them little ass TVs. Put that shit in the room.
What?
I said we need to buy one of them little TVs.
Little TV? Where did you put it? In the room. You have no space.
You know them little ones like to be in a dorm room? They're like this big probably.
So you can
Put that shit. Yes.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Moving away from pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working that left side now. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Oh, look out. There he goes. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's a first down for the offense.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Durham. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Lets it fly.
Yes, sir.
Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
You should have scored, bro. I don't know why you didn't score.
Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense. Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Good shit,
First play of
defense.
this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man quickly.
Yes, sir.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap.
All right, y'all boys, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hop up off this motherfucker. We caught a dub with Wake Forest, bro. So did that. We did that. All right, y'all boy.